Alright guys, what's going on? MMA Messiah here. Hey, just real quick, earlier in my other video, I didn't mean to call Ilia Topuria Brazilian. I know he's Georgian. It was just the fact that Alex Pereira was Brazilian and he defended him. So I was like, oh, they're brothers, you know what I mean? But anyway, MMA Messiah here. Be sure to like and subscribe. This is my live reaction to the UFC 328 results. Holy shit, what a fucking card, firstly. Dude. I was really worried coming out. I mean, I picked Chimaev to win, but I'm so happy I was wrong, dude. Sean Strickland just comes out and gets dominated in the first round with grappling, and he has good sprawls and good transitions on the ground, but Hamzat's just ahead of the game and keeps the dominant position. Second, and Hamzat stands off with him for a little bit, maybe 40 seconds before he shoots in. First round goes to Chimaev. And dude, before the fight, they were like dapping up and smiling at each other. It was super strange, but it was like an intense build up. They were like, ah, yeah, we've been waiting for this. They both know they sold the fight, and now it's like time to actually get in there and fucking scrap. And it was a good fight. It was a good fight. There's a universe where fucking Hamza Chimaev holds him down for 5 rounds, and I'm glad that didn't happen. But Chimaev comes out in the second round, tries to grapple, and Sean Strickland gets up back up to his feet, sprawls a takedown. And, starts piecing up Chimaev on the feet and manages to take the round because Chimaev pulls fucking guard instead of scrambling back to his feet and loses the second round and then comes out and plays Strickland game, jab, jab, teep, body kick, and vintage Strickland in the third round wins rounds 2, 3, loses the fourth round in a very, very close fourth round, and fifth round comes out and stuffs the takedowns, gets back up from another takedown, and lands 2-1 in fucking Hamzat Chimaev's 2-1 I think in the fifth round for Sean Strickland. I'm really fucking tired. This is like the third time I've recorded this, but I wanted to get this video out tonight. Damn near doubled him in strikes. Chimaev turned it up a little bit at the end, but very good win and very good fight from Sean Strickland, and both good fight from both men. Glad to see fucking Chimaev fall finally. Actual terrorist to the sport, but not nearly as bad as Tatsuro Taira. If you go back in my prediction, I got this wrong, but I called this verbatim. Joshua Van stuffs the takedowns, gets back up to his feet, tires Taira out, tired Taira, new mythical fighter, tired Taira, pieces Taira up on the feet for the next 4 rounds. Taira has moments here and there, but Joshua Van's controlling, getting up, sprawling, doing everything he needs to do, and outpacing Taira. Just as I predicted in my prior video, I went 9-4 on picks. I could have done better, but I didn't know Sean Strickland was going to fucking do what he did. I made a few other dumb picks along the way, but overall 9-4 on picks. So with that being said, Joshua Van walks away with the win. Van Army, unite. I know Bedtime MMA's. Dude, Bedtime MMA was fucking debating suicide on this one. We get another 7 years of life out of Bedtime MMA because of this win. And Volkov, heavyweight title, a high-level heavyweight match, which is like, hard to come by these days. Volkov comes out, does what he needs to do, plays at range, beats Acosta in rounds 1 and 2. Acosta tries to aura farm at range and land that big bomb on Volkov. He was swinging hard and he came to scrap, but Volkov was crafty. I wanted Volkov to shoot more takedowns. I thought he would. But I liked the fight. It was kind of boring a little bit, but it was a heavyweight. It was a fun heavyweight fight. I liked it. The old guard defends against the new guard for once. I thought we were going to have a Josh Hockett situation here, but Volkov defends. Sean Brady. I picked Joaquin Buckley because I believed in him in this fight, and I thought he was going to get it done, man. But he just showed no improvements from his last fight against Kamaru Usman, and Brady is dominant on the ground and 26'd him. Just Buckley needs to switch camps or something because he needs to learn something from Van and Strickland, and I think he does need to switch camps. I'm going to do a matchup breakdown of all these possible fighters. I do think Sean Brady needs to fight JDM, and Joaquin Buckley needs to fight like Daniel Rodriguez. I have matchups for all these other fighters too. I'll do a different video. You guys can check that one out. Check out my other video. And by the way, guys, be sure to like and subscribe. By the way, MMA Messiah, YouTube again. It really helps me out a lot. Appreciate it. But I'm just doing what I'm passionate about, talking about the sport. King Green comes out. Also, I just want to say the Paramount production quality this time, much better, much more improved. And I actually really like that they got the guy out from Burden Ranch, the really popular Paramount show, to like come out and do promotions. He must be a big UFC fan. Anyway, King Green is the biggest fucking anomaly. Speaking of which, him and Sean Strickland. I'd say Sean Strickland is the most well-rounded fighter in UFC history because of what he did to Hamzat in the wrestling. He fucking beat the shit out of Hamzat on the ground in round 2. Crazy fucking work. I forgot about that. He got on top of and like landed ground and pound elbows and won the round with 2 minutes of ground control in fucking round 2. And Hamzat had 6 minutes of ground control in the entire fight. 4 of them came in the first round. Very disappointing pick. This was one of the ones that I should have picked Brady, but it is what it is. King Green comes out and looks like a fucking phenom after getting, sparked out cold several times in his career. King Green's career just makes no sense. He's definitely one of those fighters that fucking throws fights. Because his career, and just like Michael Johnson's, doesn't make any sense. How does he come out looking like that against Jeremy Stephens? Even though Jeremy Stephens is a decrepit old man and doesn't need to be fighting in the fucking UFC. Good performance from King Green nonetheless. I called this one. This one was an easy pick. I knew Jeremy Stephens had no fight left in him, and King Green was going to be able to impose his will pretty well. Atebi Gautier knocks out and makes fucking Ozzy Diaz do the stanky leg in the second round. Ozzy Diaz did a good job of defending the first round, but yeah, got hit with that stanky leg pose and punched out cold and fucking flatlined damn near. And the second round from